The next drawing in this series is called the indexing base. Let's start by drawing a circle that has a diameter of 1.5. I'm going to draw another circle. This one will have a radius of 3. Now I want to draw a circle. This time I'm going to snap from a quadrant right here. And I want to snap or measure at a distance of 4 units and an angle of 120 degrees. And I want the radius of the circle to have a value of 0.75. Now I'd like to make a polar array out of this object. And the center of my array is going to be at a quadrant right here. I only want 2 objects in this array, and I want the distance between each of those objects to be 90 degrees. Let's draw a circle, and let's place the center of that circle exactly at this quadrant, but let's make that circle tangent to this circle. Let's draw another circle, and we'll place its center again at this quadrant, but we're going to make it tangent to the same circle but on the other side of it. Let's use the trim tool, and I'll make each of these circles cutting edges, and we'll trim away the parts that we don't need. I'll make each of these 2 arcs cutting edges and trim away those parts that are unneeded. Now let's draw another circle, but I'll place its center at the center of this arc, and it's going to have a radius of 2 units. And now I'm going to draw another circle, but this time I think I want that circle to have a tangent radius specification. So I want it to be tangent to this circle, I want it to be tangent to that circle, and it will have to have a radius of 1 unit. I'll use the trim tool and make each of these circles cutting edges and trim that. Let's draw another circle using that tangent radius specification, and I want the circle to be tangent to this one, tangent to this one, and have a radius of 6 units. I'll use the trim tool to make these 2 circles cutting edges and trim the unnecessary parts away from that. I'm going to use the trim tool again. We'll define some cutting edges and trim.